My bride had the most beautiful smile I had ever seen. Everyone said I was the luckiest man alive. They believed I had married the perfect woman. Maybe they were right. Or maybe they never knew who Olivia really was. My name is Ethan Parker. I met Olivia only 2 months before our wedding. It happened in a small coffee shop on a rainy afternoon. She smiled at me, and somehow my whole world became brighter. We started talking every day. Every conversation made me like her even more. She was kind, polite, intelligent, and always cared about everyone around her. My parents loved her from the first day. My friends couldn't stop talking about how lucky I was. Even complete strangers trusted her within minutes. I never saw her lose her temper. I never heard her complain about anything. She always looked calm, even when life became difficult. That was one of the reasons I fell in love with her so quickly. 2 months later, we got married. Our wedding day looked perfect. The guests were smiling. The music was beautiful. Olivia looked like the most beautiful bride in the world. But while everyone was watching us, I noticed something strange. Every few minutes, Olivia looked toward the entrance of the wedding hall. It was almost as if she was waiting for someone to arrive. I quietly asked, "Is everything okay?" She looked at me, smiled, and said, "I'm just a little nervous." I believed her without asking another question. Looking back now, I wish I hadn't, because that smile was hiding a secret, and I was about to marry it.
I slowly picked up the white envelope. My heart was beating faster than ever. Olivia was still inside the bathroom. I looked at the envelope again. Her name was written in beautiful handwriting. I knew I shouldn't open it, but something inside me refused to walk away. Just as I reached for the envelope, the bathroom door opened. Olivia rushed toward me. "Please don't." She gently took the envelope from my hands. I had never seen so much fear in her eyes. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I should have told you everything before today." My heart sank. "Who sent this?" I asked quietly. Olivia closed her eyes for a moment. A tear rolled down her cheek. "Someone from my past." The room became completely silent. "Before I met you," she continued softly, "I was engaged to someone else." I couldn't believe what I had just heard. It felt as if the floor had disappeared beneath my feet. He disappeared 3 years ago. Everyone believed he was dead. So I tried to move on. Olivia held the envelope tightly against her chest. But yesterday, she slowly opened the envelope. Her hands were shaking. She silently gave me the letter. I looked at the first line. "I'm alive." I stopped breathing for a moment. My eyes moved to the last sentence. "I'm coming back for my bride." I slowly looked up at Olivia. Neither of us said a single word. Outside the hotel room, someone knocked on the door.
The wedding ceremony ended with loud applause. Everyone smiled, laughed, and celebrated our new life together. Olivia smiled too. But her smile never reached her eyes. That evening, we arrived at our honeymoon hotel. It was one of the most luxurious hotels in the city. Fresh flowers covered the room. Soft music filled the air. Everything looked perfect for our first night together. I walked into the room behind Olivia. She slowly looked around, but instead of smiling, she became strangely quiet. She walked to the window and stood there without saying a word. I thought she was simply tired after the long wedding day. I gently asked, "Are you happy?" She turned toward me and forced another small smile. "Of course I am," she whispered. But something inside me felt different. Her voice sounded nervous. Her hands were trembling slightly. I tried to make her laugh. I told a few silly jokes from our first date. For a moment, she smiled again. Then her eyes suddenly moved toward the bedroom door. Someone was walking past our room in the hallway. Olivia's face immediately turned pale. She quickly pulled the curtains closed. Then she locked the door again, even though it was already locked. I had never seen her so frightened before. I asked, "Are you afraid of